So it's 10 in the morning, and like every other normal person, I'm scavenging around the internet looking for a video idea. And so I thought, you know what, fuck it dude, it's time for a Saturday story time. And today I'm gonna be telling you guys one of my most interesting story times that happened to me. It's the story of a very weird math teacher. All I can say is that he's like Herbert from Family Guy. I really don't know if I can say this in the video. I don't know if I'm gonna get demonetized in the future, but I think you guys know what I mean. And for those who need an intro, howdy, Synoptic here. Welcome back to an all new video, and it has almost been 4 years since all of this happened. Now my friends, take yourself back to 2018. If you're a gamer, Black Ops 4 is almost about to release in September of 2018. Fortnite is going downhill just more and more. And that's around the time that Musically, I think that's what it's called, changed to TikTok. I really don't remember, maybe some of you guys will. But basically, you got a little freshman 9th grader Synoptic. I'm about like 14 years old going into high school. And one of the classes that I have is algebra. Of course, if you know me really well, you'll probably remember that I really dislike math, and this teacher, he really made my whole entire experience with math a lot worse. Basically, young Synoptic had this teacher that I had just mentioned at the start of the video, you know, this weirdo that I will get into, as his algebra teacher. Basically, I think you guys know how the school year starts off. The teachers usually give you some work, they talk about the syllabus, blah blah blah, but this guy, he talks about how the class will be for 5 minutes on the first day and just drops us an assignment. So I just thought this guy was a bitch, you know, he gave a lot of homework, that's fine, you know, there's always a teacher like that. But ever since the first day, the way this guy looked at people, the way his eyes moved around the classroom, honestly, it was just really unsettling. Like, think of a robot analyzing everything. This guy was pretty much like that. He would just stare at everybody quickly, looking at like goddamn every feature a person has. So you got this like 40-year-old man just staring down at a bunch of 14-year-old boys and girls. It's really weird. Now, you really can't convict somebody as a creep by saying that a stare is the only thing that makes them creepy, but this guy, you know, he had a lot more evidence that he gave us. So you guys know when you meet somebody and their vibe is like, you know, just nice and chill, you can feel that they're like a cool person? This math teacher was the exact fucking opposite. Now, if you mix that in with the way this guy walked, talked, and looked at people, and you know, his weird ass buzz cut, it all makes for the perfect creepster. But young Synoptic did not care. He was trying to get that bread, trying to get through algebra, so I just kept on doing my work, didn't even focus on this guy. But once I made a few good friends in this class, we were all chilling and talking about this teacher, and I was like, yo, does anybody else get like weird vibes from him? He's kind of like some kind of perv. And the other guys were like, wait, Farade, you don't know? And I was so confused. I was like, dude, what? But apparently this guy truly was a pedo. The story that the guys told me was basically this guy had been teaching for maybe like 10-15 years. He was always kind of a creepster, and he was really fond of the girls' swim team. Apparently he was the coach of the swim team, and I think you guys might know where this is going, but basically he got caught having like a relationship with a student. I think he was texting one of the girls on the swim team. I don't remember it clearly, but basically bro got caught red-handed, and the thing that happened to him was that he was removed as the captain of the swim team. But he was never fired because of a lack of evidence, and honestly, if you talk to this man for like 5 minutes, that is enough evidence to just say that he's guilty. Now, after getting this information, I was like, alright dude, I definitely just gotta back this up. I want to see if he's like genuinely a creep in class 24/7. Now, every day when I would finish my algebra homework, sometimes I'd be on my phone, but I'd kind of pretend to be on it while looking at what this guy was doing. And you know, I was kind of a goddamn creep for that, but the things that happened, oh my god. And oh boy, do I wish I kept looking at my phone. But basically what I noticed was that when any girl had like open-toed shoes, like say sandals or flip-flops, the math teacher was right by their desks. So not only did this guy talk to underage girls, he was also mad into toes, and the thing is, that's probably why he was on the girls' swim team. Like, think about it, I don't think anybody wears shoes when they swim, so he could be staring at all them toes while just like saying, oh yeah, get in the water. Now this man was a mastermind, and he was also just a huge dick. When this guy walked around during quizzes to see who would struggle, he'd see young Synoptic fighting for his life trying to do some kind of weird ass math problem. He'd walk past me, go to a random girl and be like, "Do you need any help?" This guy would only help the girls in class. Even when we did classwork, like straight up, us dudes, we got no action from the Mr. Toe Lover. Honestly, I know that sounds like a good thing, not getting any action from him, but low-key, it sucks when a teacher doesn't help you. And this math teacher's favorite thing to do when he helped the girls out is just plop his ass on the desk. Like, he would just sit on the desk right in front of them. Actually, I'm kinda glad he never helped me out. Like, legit, bro had his booty cheeks on these girls' papers. But of course, the year did end, and I thought I would never see this guy again. Me and my homies celebrated. We were like, "Whoa, we didn't get our booty holes touched." But that wasn't the end of the story, because 2 years later, when I was a junior taking Algebra 2 with Trig, guess who was my teacher? That's right, everybody's favorite toe-loving math teacher. Now, the amazing thing was that this was during online school. COVID was at its highest. 2020 was when I had remote learning, so I could just sit behind a screen and do my work. Now, the thing about sitting behind a screen is that we're not going to see where this math teacher's hands are going, so he could be giving a lesson and busting a few fatties, you know what I'm saying? By the way, you couldn't hide from this man. He made it required to have a camera on because it was part of your grade. Now, I thought the year would be horrible, but luck was on my side, because like 2 weeks into the class, this man disappeared. There was no explanation to why this guy was gone, but he just stopped being our teacher. Like, bro just dipped. Now, the cool thing is, after this guy was gone, we got a new teacher. She was so nice. Like, this teacher genuinely cared. She always talked to us as a class. She tried to talk to everybody as a person, not just as a student behind a screen. And also, she'd check up on us mentally. She'd always give us these weekly surveys and be like, is there anything wrong? Just talk to me, blah, blah, blah. She was an awesome teacher because half the time she'd be like, "Okay, it's Friday, let's just talk for half an hour so I don't have to teach. I don't feel like it." Now, the creepy math teacher actually still works at the school. He just dipped apparently from my class. Maybe this guy was like, "Oh, god damn it, bro, Synoptic's in my class, I better fucking dip." And as of 2021, this math teacher still works at my school. Just the other day, I was looking out of the door in my AP Gov class into the open hallway, and I see this man creep through. And my friends, all I can say is that the menace is out there, so of course, guard your booty holes.